Democracy is a way of government in which people are able to choose who's going to government. They choose this by votations, and the candidate who gets more votes is the one who's elected. People are able to choose who and how they want to be governed.
In 510 before Christ in Athens.
Athens let all the free adult men who were citizens vote, rich or poor. When democracy turned out to work in Athens, many other city-states chose it for their governments too.
Democracy spread around the Mediterranean Sea, but it was pretty much wiped out by the Roman Empire.
Even though Rome is classified as a republic and not a democracy, its history has helped preserve the concept of democracy over the centuries. Romans invented the concept of classics, and many works from ancient Greece were preserved. And also, the Roman model of governance inspired many political thinkers over the centuries.
A thousand years later, in the Middle Ages, some cities in Italy like Venice, Florence, or Pisa went back to having a democratic government after the Matilda of Canossa died. These Italian democracies didn't allow poor people, women, and children to vote.
These Italian democracies too were eventually conquered by the Holy Roman Empire and ruled by German emperors.
Well, today we're going to talk about democracy. Yes?
What is democracy?
Well, democracy is a way of government in which people are free to select their superiors using a free electoral system. Well, class, today we're gonna watch a video about how's democracy actually in the world.
Hi, I'm Ximena Garcia, and I am running for President of Mexico, and I represent all the rural states.
Hello, I am Noemi Corrales. I'm running for President of Mexico, and I am representing all the millennials in the country.
Hi, I am Eugenio Aranda. I'm running for President of Mexico, and I want to change all the economy in the country.
I think I'm going to vote for Eugenio.
As a conclusion, we can have a lot of parts. First of all, I think that we need to be grateful to the Greeks because if they don't have invented it, I think that the world will be a chaos and it will be war in all the world, and all the countries will be conquer them, and they didn't have the respect or the things that make them be a good nations that we have right now. And second of all, I think that the democracy is a really good way so they can control the country, because if it's a fair way so people can choose who can govern them or who can be the ones that leads them. So I will say that democracy has helped a lot in this world in all the countries.
As a conclusion, I think that the democracy is really good. I think that it's a really good system because with it you get to choose your leaders, you get to choose the people you want to represent your country and to handle big issues like monies and all that stuff. I also think that without it we wouldn't be the same. And I think that history over the years would change a lot if we wouldn't have democracy. Because with it, the people get to participate and to be active in their country. I think that it would be better in Mexico if people wouldn't get influenced by things that candidates do, because they give the people money and food just to make them vote for them, and Mexicans get influenced, and that's why we don't have very good leaders. But I think that without that, it's good. It's really good because you're active in your country decisions, and you choose like the best option for your country. And well, without it, people would get advantage of it, and we wouldn't know, we wouldn't be participating in it. Leaders will just like come and go, and that. So I think it's really good, and I think that
Now that I know what is democracy, I think that it is one of the best ways of government, because since the beginning, in the Greek culture, they try to make everyone have a voice and to make it equal for everyone, and they let the people to choose who is going to represent them. And I think that is very good, because even here in Mexico, it's not very honest, and I think it's like a way of progress, and that it is very good because like they make it like all equal, and they divide power, not just concentrated in one person, but in a lot of people that is like have a lot of more opinions to make it like better decisions. So like that, we can all have like a better life with a better government. And I think that we are progressing, and that government democracy is like the way to improve our lives.